Well, a very good morning to you once again, Leanne. Yes, I'm joined by living legends themselves today. Professor Pitika Ntuli is here with us, and also Matosini. Mama Matosini, she's one musician who's also a cultural export on behalf of South Africa. She's traveled far and wide, playing a very interesting instrument, Leanne. I'm going to ask her to tell us all about it. Now, it's been said, but I will try and translate from isiXhosa to English, so please do bear with us just a moment. Mama, molo siyabulela uba ube nathi namhlanje.
Molo sisi.
Ibizwa ntoni ke ngokule uyiphethe?
Ngumrhubhe. Umrhubhe.
Ngumrhubhe. Umama uqale nini udlala umrhubhe?
Ndaqala ndina 12 years ndingumntana.
Ewe, yakususa pha eEastern Cape ke ngoku uyahamba uza apha eGauteng uye emalizwe everywhere in the world kulizwe lonke ngalo mrhubhe.
Nohadi.
Nohadi.
Nesitolotolo.
Ewe.
Intatho ento ndizikhalisayo zesiXhosa.
Ewe.
Umrhubhe nohadi ndiyazenzela. Isitolotolo ndiyasithenga.
Uziva njani ke mama ngale Living Legends Legacy Project?
Ndiziva kamandi.
Ucinga uba abantwana namhlanje mna nabantwana bami nabazoza after that bangakhona mhlambe ukudlala lama instruments wakho?
Nditsho mna ndithi bangakhona kuba ngani banawo umdla nangona bangadeske basondela apha ecala kwam kodwa bayayithanda lento ndiyiphetheyo njengoko nam ndiyithanda.
Kubaluleke kangakanani mama uba siyazi uba mama bethu nogogo bethu bebedlala ntoni uba nathi sizokhona uqhubeka ngalomculo?
Ogogo benu nogogo bethu babedlala umrhubhe nohadi nesitolotolo kuba kudala yazi ngekho zonke izinto uzibona zikhalayo. Zithe ufika kwazo thina sothuka saxakwa nokuzibiza sakwazi sathi zintoni na zi-MM asibazi nalamadoda athetha ngaphakathi anejasi ezinkulu asizaze izinto sikhalisa thina izinto qha sathi hayi into zabelungu hayi singazichathi ungasondela ecala kwazo zakubiza ngogesi ngoba asasingazi into kaloku kudala thina.
Oh, Bethuna siyabulela mphankomo enkosi mama. Mama just saying to us that she feels quite excited about this Living Legacy project and that she's hopeful that the generations after her, perhaps myself or my children or the fourth and fifth generation will be able to take up this particular instrument that she's playing and a number of others and pass the baton on forward so that we can continue in this heritage that we have. And this is exactly why we're here today, to celebrate the icons of old, if we can call them that, and also facilitate a skills transfer between them and the next generation of musicians. Mama's going to play us a little bit of taste of what she does a little bit later, but I want to quickly speak to Professor Pitika Ntuli, who's not only a poet, but he also is a sculptor, among a number of things. Prof, how important is this initiative of Living Legends Legacy, do you think?
If ever there was anything that is important for South Africa, it is this one. One thing we should remember, that we didn't attain our liberation merely through armed struggle. It was through the role that was played by arts and culture. Our artists went into foreign countries, mobilized the people against their own governments to rise against them. So this Living Legends is partly to say, thank you to you who've used your skills in order to get us out of the hands of the demons into a democratic dispensation.
But also going forward, Prof, there's something that's called cultural imperialism, where we're seeing a dominance of the West and Western cultures threatening to erode our very own indigenous languages, our cultures, and various other commodities here. So preserving the arts in this form to make sure that the next generations will know about this history, will know about this art form, that is quite significant as well, don't you think?
It is very. When you look at Mama Tosini, and how she uses the instruments, that she makes those instruments. It's a historical memory that our children must live and to say, this is what happened and this is what needs to be. As we move and we develop for what it is. We just came back now from my studio with the minister to go and see the 20 more than life-size stone sculptures we are making for Flag Plus. That is going to tell the history of our people. Each stone is going to tell that history. So it is very, very, very important that we think of the future. And art has always been looked down as a backwaters in the Republic of South Africa. We are glad that we have got now at least a minister who's hands-on, who's passionate about it, and that the discourse actually on art of the living legends, giving people hope in the sunset of our lives.
I was going to be very surprised if you didn't put something poetic in that answer there. But Prof, let's talk about money now, especially when you said in a country like South Africa, so on and so forth, in a developing nation such as ours, where perhaps there's a need for basic resources, be it education, be it water, a number of other things. Some people might think this is a nice to have, but not a necessity. What would you say?
No. It's not a necessity. It is an absolute necessity. Because we are talking about where we came from. The statues that are being made actually in there for thousands of years are going to be drawing people. It's also an investment actually into the future. Now, if you've got the people who are not cultured, then you do not have any independence or of whatever. So teaching children art and giving people art and giving the public art, people living in a place actually of beauty. It is again where jobs are becoming scarce. It is the entertainment and the arts industries that jobs are being generated and entrepreneurs are actually being developed.
Of course, and then listening to beautiful music and being surrounded by beautiful sculptures as well is very conducive towards the psyche and making sure that we perhaps eradicate this culture of violence that has become so dominant in our society.
Yeah, that's why the minister spearheaded the creation of the Creative Industries Federation of South Africa, bringing all the artists actually together, that they can come actually together to see how they can make a contribution towards it. We were the first country with a leading GDP in the whole of Africa until Nigeria pipped us, because Nigeria used up its own art and its own culture that contributed about 5% to the GDP of that country. And we as South Africa can make those contributions very easily because we are multi-talented. We are an industrialized country. We are moving over into variety of arts, using a variety of medias. We are at least the right path, if at all. We are to continue the path that we are taking now.
Well, it has been called the new gold, this arts and culture industry, and it's a sector that perhaps could generate much needed jobs, as you've just alluded to as well, but also put South Africa on the map. I think what's very interesting about Nigeria, they've got the film as well. They call it Nollywood, and then there's the music as well. That perhaps if we invest enough in our sector, we'll also be able to export something that's proudly South African.
And ours will be not just gold, but a glittering gold that can dazzle the world, inspire the spirit, and get our blood running, saying to us, truly proud to be South African.
Amen. Something that I am proud to be associated with is the music of Umama Madosini. She is proudly South African as well, and I think she is that dazzling gold that you speak of. And we're going to get a small sample of the instrument that she plays and also some of the beautiful, rich music that she portrays. So I'm going to ask Madosini Khawusondela kaloku Joli Nkomo, Mpangomo. Khawusidlalela kancinci basive. Bawudlala kanjani? Siyabulela mama. Only one thing is missing, Leanne. You and I should be the maidens who are dancing. Eh? We're supposed to be dancing to this beautiful music in the background. I'll go and practice because you heard my Xhosa is also quite dodgy. Ne? So let me go and do a little bit. I'm going to go and learn from the best, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow morning. It's ciao from me. Bye-bye. Shap, shap, babe.